Hello, my name is Cedric, and I will be talking about the design of the Brendan IRIB Center. Some background on the IRIB Center is, first of all, its founder. It's named after its founder, Brendan IRIB, and the IRIB Center is primarily used for computer science. It's used for common spaces, also used for research, as well as the creation of certain topics, such as robotics, makerspaces, etc. The IRIB Center was completed construction in 2019 and was designed by the Omaha-based architecture firm led by Brian. Now, why did they create this center? According to the UMD president, this transformative building will take one of the nation's top computer and data science programs to even greater heights. Our leadership in fields like artificial intelligence and virtual and augmented reality will grow, making our campus an even greater hub for innovation and economic development. Overall, the IRIS Center was meant to be a common space for those working in computer science, such as coding and immersive media design. In those areas, they would be able to work together and be able to collaborate to create greater things, like the UMD president said. This also presents more opportunities for those in the CS department and for those in the CS major as well. Finally, as I mentioned before, this is a place to brainstorm and work, which is the main point of the IRIB Center. What makes the IRIB Center so good? First of all, it's generally a very glass building. If you look at the IRIB Center, a lot of it's actually glass, including walls, windows, and more. Even the walls between classrooms can also be made of glass as well. This number one, allows for natural light to come in. This allows for the natural sunlight to come into the building, which one, makes a better working environment for the students who are trying to work inside the IRIB Center, and two, while slightly off topic, also saves electricity on a relatively energy-dependent building. Second of all, this can also be shown for display/exploration. For one, people who are looking in from outside can get to see what's going on inside, so they can see like certain projects that are going on, like the robotics or makerspaces, and also get inspired by them as well from the from the works that are being displayed in there. There's also a secondary reason of comfort. As you can see from the picture below, there are a lot of couches and spaces in the actual IRIB Center where you can work and do other things such as that. There are also two extra greenery areas, one on the ground floor and one on the very rooftop, where you can also relax and do work as well. The discipline that I found the IRIB Center to be was more of a human-centered design process. This is because that this building was focused mainly around the computer science students and general college students as well. This is because they first of all thought about what a CS student might need. They thought about the good working environment that a CS student might need, as well as the natural lighting. This is because as the stereotypical CS student might not get a lot of natural lighting, as they may or may not stay inside their rooms trying to code up stuff as the majority of the time. However, having this natural lighting will be able to improve their mood, as well as help them work as well. This also works well for general college students because this area acts as a common space as well as the cafe on the ground floor. Some of the complexities behind the IRIB Center is that, for one, like many buildings on the campus, it is open to the public. This means that anyone from the outside can come inside and look around. Because, as I mentioned before, the building is mainly made of glass, the public are also able to see inside the building and be able to see the types of things that are going on inside. This essentially acts as a kind of advertising for UMD, and it also acts for inspiration for those outside. Not only that, but as you can see from the road, it's also near it as well. This shows off how well thought out the design of the UMD buildings are, and maybe entices more people to apply to UMD or just hang out in general.